Good morning, New Hope. We are talking about change. In Romans 12, Paul said, no longer be conformed to the ways of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. That you're to live as living sacrifices. In order for you to really see the kingdom of heaven here on earth, you have to take on the very mind of Christ. So we're going to see the move of Jesus in our broken world. Then the church of Jesus has to have his mind and bear fruit of his very spirit, his life and love within us. So what that means is we don't naturally bear the image of Jesus. We were born into the flesh. And Paul went on to write to the Galatians and said, hey, the flesh is always opposed to the spirit, and the spirit opposed to the flesh. So John the Baptist wrote it like this. Paul would say it later, that we have to see less of our original selves and more of him. We must die so he might live in and through us. Like, less of us, more of him. And so if we're going to bear more image of his likeness and less our old selfish ways, then we have to be able to take on the mind of Christ, and we have to be willing to change. And that's what I want to talk to you about this coming Sunday. The invitation was always unto Jesus, that we would come to him, that we would become like him. And that's the change that we're talking about here, so that we can be the very people that he always intended us to be, bearing most likeness of his image to a world that really needs to know his love, that really needs to know the hope that comes by the message of Jesus and his very gospel. Jesus' gospel was selfless, and God is asking for his church to be just as selfless. And so if we're ever going to see Hermitage become like heaven, then we, his people here at New Hope, have to become a people that are more concerned about his ways than our own. So this Sunday, I can't wait to share with you the vision that God is giving us as the people of New Hope. We're going to talk about who we are, where we've been, and where we are headed. And this Sunday is entitled Change, because we're going to become more like who he intended us to be, so that the world around us might have hope of heaven. They might see everything God ever intended here, even in our broken state. We're going to see Hermitage become like heaven. But if we're going to see the kingdom of heaven advanced here in Hermitage to all ends of the earth, then we, the people of God, have to be willing to change. And so we're going to grow. We're going to shape. We're going to morph. We're going to transform more in the likeness of him and less in the likeness of ourselves. And this Sunday, we're going to talk about it at 10:30 on the corner of New Hope and Central Pike. I'm excited. Be praying. Please be praying. I'm praying now. Be praying for clarity as we discuss these things. We even celebrate welcoming our new deacons for the new year 2022. Some yoke fellows that are going to come alongside as well. We have a work that God has called us to. We have a vision for how we're to accomplish it. And we even have new workers invested for the harvest to implement and help us bring it to be. So it's going to take all of us, church. It's going to take me. It's going to take these new deacons. It's going to take the staff. It's going to take this leadership. It's going to take you. We can't do it alone. God has given us each other for such a time as this, and we're going to see heaven here in Hermitage, but it's going to take change in order to do it. So I hope you're excited. I'm excited, and we're going to talk about it this Sunday. Until then, be safe. We have a blanket of snow covering our beautiful city right now, making it all the more beautiful. And that is a change in our environment. It's beautiful. It's exciting. We anticipate the first snow, but it doesn't mean that it can't be treacherous, that it can't be hard, and it doesn't take wisdom and effort to navigate the snow. We've seen so many people spinning on the roads already, so be safe out there. Enjoy it. Enjoy your time. Find rest this weekend, and I will see you Sunday. I love you. Can't wait to meet with you. Be praying as we hear and we share about all that God is doing and what he's yet to do. Love you. See you then. Bye now.